Welcome to episode 10 of Champion Jockey. We are finally back on the game. Just like NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup, it's been a while since I've last been on Champion Jockey. But hopefully we do better than last episode, which was filled with a bunch of bad races. I unfortunately have some bad news though, especially if you're a horse racing fan within California. It has been announced that Fresno will not host any fair racing at all this year. I have no clue if they're going to be back in 2026, but collapse of horse racing here is continuing to happen. I just hate it for all the fans and people involved. Ferndale, apparently the Substack source I was using isn't all that reliable. Sorry for not checking my sources. It's really more of just an obscure social media platform, really. And someone claimed that the track wouldn't host at all no matter what. Well, it just came out recently that the Ferndale officials still want to host horse racing, even if it's on their own and they have to cover all the costs themselves, find their own sponsors and stuff like that without CART. I'm just worried though that if Pleasanton and Fresno aren't going to host when they have all the better facilities and stuff, how the heck is Ferndale going to host? So, I am not really all that hopeful about it. I hope they still host, but at the same time, it's just not looking good. I guess we can try to feel better about it through some Champion Jockey. Only question is, do we want to do some Hempstead racing or stay at Sablons? If we do try to do Sablons, just by looking at it, I think we can only do like a couple of Class C races at best. Or, either way, we can only do a couple of Class C races at max. Hempstead will give us more races. I don't know if it's going to make any difference anyway, because both tracks are supposed to be hosting graded stakes races. And I'm not available for any of them, so might as well go for the one that'll give me more dates, I guess. We're gonna go with Pastoria to start. I know she doesn't have any blue abilities, but she is slightly better rated than Lost in the Park, so we'll go with her. Last City will be our next choice. And then for a maiden race, probably not worth it. James Longman is probably too neutral. And then obviously have to go with Kaijin, better rated horse. And then lastly, Blue Willis, or Willis, however you want to pronounce it. And those are our 4 races on the cards. Let's head to the training center. So after training, we were able to improve all 3 of the horses we trained. Kaijin definitely got the best result out of all that. And now let's head into the races. First race on the cards will be race 4, a Class D race. A mile on the turf, riding Pastoria, 3-year-old filly. Here's the field. Definitely a long shot. The favorite will be number 11, Cliff Goggle. In line. Ready to start, and away we go. Took a while for this horse to slow down. I don't want to get ahead too quick. Really good positioning right now. I just don't want to leave this part of the pack too early. If we do, that's going to really hurt the potential. Here's number 8 running along quick. I don't know if he's desperate or what. Oh great, now we're way too far back. Even the trying to increase the pace, but this horse does not want to go. Damn, it is just non-stop struggle for us, hasn't it? Damn. Dead last to start this episode off. I am not liking this already. Rain is now falling here at Zablons as we head into race 6, going a mile and a half this time on number 1, Last City. Another long shot horse compared to the favorite number 2, Jumel. Another great start. I don't mind being last this time because this horse seems to like staying in the back. Definitely not expecting a Secretariat-esque run from here, but we'll try our best. Number 14 will now drop back to last as we move up alongside the 5 on the inside. We'll back things down just a little bit. A mile left to run and the rain continues to pour down here. That's not good. The only reason I went a bit slower is because not being back here will just result in less potential. 5 furlongs left to run. Number 14 wants to get a move on. A little lag spike, but nothing to worry about. Half a mile left to run. Balance is still okay. Gonna have to maneuver ourselves through the field somehow. Trying to get a run in. Trying to shoot the gap if the horse doesn't have enough juice in her. Second to last again. Holy crap. On to day 2, and we really need to get a good results in or else we're probably going to be screwed. Do not want to make these trainers pissed off. Now riding the co-favorite Kaijin. Most likely going to have to run the center of the field. The only horse more favored than us is Jazz Chandler at number 3. Off we go. Gonna have to... Sorry, I had to slow the horse down, but... Honestly, I did not like where we started because they put the starting gate in the middle of the turn and they put us way on the outside. If that's not a complete disadvantage, I don't know what is. Try to wait a bit later to not gas the horse out too much. And we're still leading the way with half a furlong left. Finally, we get ourselves a win. And surprisingly, I don't see the favorite anywhere. Look at that, another stable ride for us. Jazz Chandler still got 3rd though. Definitely not bad. But now our last race of the week, a mile again. A 6-year-old mare named Blue Lilas, 6th favorite. And the favorite in the field will be number 10, Lunar Forte. Try not to go too quick, don't want to rear end anyone again. Seems that we got our starts down perfectly for this episode. Just need some clean air. As long as that hole stays open, we should be geared up and running as soon as we enter the stretch, and now I'm being forced high by the 3 horse. Trying to get the horse ready. They say the timing was bad, but I'm already stretch burst. back to back. They say I'm to run bad, but if we're low on stamina, we have to wait or else we'll gas out too quickly. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Andrew Bale definitely happy about that. And another stable ride for us as we take Blue Lilas to a win. On to next week, week 4 of September. Dang, a lot of graded stakes races. I wish I can ride in some. Not worth going for Ita, I don't think. We just gotta keep saving our riding points. So we have Stormy Night and Speak Softly. Pretty much the same horse. Yeah, I guess I'll go Stormy Night only because I finished better with her. And then I'll go with Coleridge. Only thing is I will have to do probably a different training with Coleridge because as you can see he's not good at starts. With some additional training, hopefully we won't have to worry about being stuck in the gate. No Smarty John. And now we have Swizzle. Let's go with Swizzle Stick. And then we'll do Funny Dance. I don't think we should waste riding points on Platinum Blonde, and that'll be it. Time to go to the training center. Training went very well with Coleridge, Swizzle Stick, and Funny Dance getting up to perfect form. And now we are off to Greenfield for race 1, going a mile on the turf again with Stormy Night, a 2-year-old filly, the longest shot of the field, and number 8 is the favorite, Sometime Effort. Off we go, another great start. Already right where we want to in the field. I'm not going to worry too much about dropping back to 3rd or 4th. I just think with all the bad performances we had, it's probably better to just stay where we are as long as we're still in somewhat of a green area and just keep going. Half a mile left to run. Number 7 still leading the way. Here comes number 9 on the inside. I wanted to go with 5 marks, but maybe 6 will be okay for us. And we have a revolution! Got a perfect jump from a horse, and that'll take us to our 3rd straight victory of the episode. Finally starting to catch some fire. Now on to race 4, a mile and a quarter, this time with Coleridge. This is the horse that I was worried about for the start. We're still top 5 favored. Only thing is, will we be able to beat Polar Ghost? Just gotta hope we don't have a bad start here. We're off at it's a great start. Back down to 4 marks, exactly where we need Coleridge to be. Right next to number 6 on our outside position looks great. I just wonder, why does it have to rain so much? Like, if you were racing on a dirt circuit here in America and it was raining, like, I can't imagine what it must be like for the jockeys having all those horses in front of you kick dirt up into your face. 5 furlongs left to run. Still alongside the 6. No need to go just yet. Pick it up right here with half a mile left to run. Balance is still looking good. 2 and 3 are dropping back just a bit with 3 furlongs left. Start to pick it up here. Up the hill we go. Try to stay up there with 100 meters left. In the podium places, can we hold on? Almost got the win, but I'll take second. I'm okay with that. Healing Master was the one to take home the win. The favorite Polar Ghost did absolutely nothing all race, all the way back in 7th. Definitely not a good result. And now it's to day 2. The rain is finally gone. We are once again one of the worst horses on the odds board. The favorite is number 16, Rambling Nature. We're 14th favored. Damn, 286? I'm assuming that means 286 to 1 for Foolish Bird. Like, I know in other countries they have different odds systems, but damn. And we're off. Too fast again, slow it. Front half of the field is what we need. We don't need to be any faster or any slower. We definitely don't want to be any slower. Really crowded back here along the inside. Quite a few horses in the same line. Like, everyone's gonna be struggling for air, I feel like, once we hit the stretch with 1.5 miles left. We're gonna have to pick it up just a bit to stay up here. The horses tend to be a bit faster in the turn. I bet we'll slow things back down. Still in the front half where we want to be. 1.8 miles to go. There's number 2 along the rail, 5 closing in. Trying to pick it up just 1 mark here, but apparently we can only do 6 marks instead. 3/4 mile left. 4 is still along the rail for some reason. Usually a horse on the stretch would want to go for air, but for some reason it's staying down there, trapped underneath the 10. I don't know why. What do you mean bad balance? We're still in the front half. Whoa, these horses are going for a very narrow gap. We're going to switch whip hands here. Try to get some clean air. We're going to try to go right now, a furlong left to run. Trying to go for it all, but it'll only be 8th. Still okay though, considering what we were up against. And now race 4 of the day. 6 furlongs, riding the 8th favorite horse, Funny Dance. The favorite in the field will be number 12, Lunar Forte. 6 furlongs to race, and we're off. Decent positioning in the field. I don't know if being back just a bit longer would have helped, but we're just gonna have to go with it. Finally able to do 5 marks. There's a freaking gnat in my room. Try to get going, get past the 12. Can we hold off the 13 to the line? No, we can't. Falling back to 4th. I don't know if waiting a bit longer would have helped, but... Or... No, it gave us 5th? How did we get 5th? It looks like they were saying 4th after the wire, then 5th. Still better than expected, I'll take it. Now into the first week of October. Before we actually negotiate the rides and get to the workouts, there's a few things that I will need to do. We have to go to the stables. We're going to try to negotiate some future rides. We have Greenfield and Hempstead available. I think we should definitely do Greenfield because that's where all the greatest stakes action is. Only thing is, do we go with... Should we go with Field Goal or Lock with that? I don't know if... Apparently this is all we can view. I guess Field Goal only because he has a win and Lock Roulette doesn't. Go Speak Softly for the race 1 on week 3. I decided to do Victoria because Gloucester only has the jumps racing. I don't really plan on doing any jumps racing unless we achieve everything there is in the flat racing. Yeah, this is weird because I already saw Victoria and Gloucester. Like, where the heck did Gloucester... Oh, apparently they're week 4. What the heck's going on with the menus? Race 2. Okay, I think it's still best to go with Victoria. Because they have more stakes race action going on. Next horse, Chip Cookie. Basically get every ride we could get out of this. And then we have to decide between Work with Energy and Echolocation. We'll do Work with Energy. Race 5, we'll do Summerly. Race number 6 of day 2, we'll do Strolling Dream. And then here's week 4. Dang, look at all of that. Jockey's Cup. I don't want to assume anything, but as you know, a lot of this game doesn't have like a bunch of licensed stuff. That would be cool to see, like, you know, Kentucky Derby. Instead, the game has the Louisville Derby. I wonder if Jockey's Cup is supposed to be the Breeders' Cup. But either way, I think we should definitely do some... Wait. Yeah, we're on week 4, so we want to go with Hempstead, but there's nothing available for Hempstead. Week 5, our only real option is Louisville. We're just gonna go with 1 and stick to it. We'll do Elton. And now that the negotiations are done, we can finally get into some current negotiations. Marshall Island set to run Saturday, race 6. Tough to say, but we already have an equally good horse with more abilities in Marshall Island. I'm gonna save the riding points, go Delacroix. We've won with this horse before in the Summergrass Stakes. Hopefully we can grab ourselves another grade 2. And the reason I'm not going for the Group 1 at Hempstead is because, as you can see, Hand Glass, his trainer is James Young, and we're not really favored with him. But we are favored with Andrew Bale in the grade 2. Hopefully... There you go, we get Fleur Vale. Or Fleur Blue. Why do I keep getting it wrong? Okay. This is more of a long shot, Algebra. But it is grade 1. I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully... We somehow got a group 1! Alright, now we'll go with Gadget Trial for the Class A beforehand. That is the Pixis Stakes. And then... we'll do Millennium Dancer. And in the maiden race, on race 1, we'll do Wallboard. Because it's our only option. So, 6 races on the cards. Now we can finally get in some workouts. Training once again goes well. Delacroix might not have gotten as big of a boost as the other horses, but as long as the form is up, I'm okay. And the last thing on the card before the races is training our own horse, Kaleo. We only have 4 red abilities left that we can hopefully get out of the mud. So let's just get to it and see what the results are. So after our training with Kaleo, we were able to get drift right, left lead, and excitable out of a red. I'm not as worried about the rear being in the red because we're not supposed to be in the rear for this horse anyway. He prefers to be in the back middle. We almost improved the minimum distance a little bit. It was originally 2,000. We could have gotten it to, like, I don't know, 1,900 or 1,800. If it went a bit better. We were close, just not enough. But now that we've gotten those abilities out of the red, if we can improve the minimum distance a bit, we can start getting that ability rating up. He can like, hopefully we can get much better than a 65 overall. So let's finally get into some racing. Race number 1 is Sablon's a maiden race, riding with Wallboard, a 2-year-old colt. The favorite in the field will be number 3, British Celia. In the gate, ready to go 5 furlongs. Off we go. Luckily this time we got more to be inside post position. Now we're in the front half. Try to pick up the pace just a bit. Finally start using that energy. But it's still not enough. Stuck in 4th. Gonna have to settle for 5th. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, we were supposed to be 6th, so we technically did slightly better than expected. Race number 4 will be 1 mile and 1/8 this time. We'll be riding Millennium Dancer, a 4-year-old colt. 5th favorite in the field, and the favorite will be number 4, Scratch Nostalgia. Waiting for the start. Off we go. Back him off just a bit. Need to target 5th to get the potential up. There we go. Don't want to move to the inside too much. I don't want it to hit him. Number 9 looks like he was still gunning for the hole to open up, but not enough for him. 5 furlongs left to run. Up to 5 marks we go. Half a mile left. Balance is still okay. Oh, we're about to get trapped, are we? Don't want to get boxed in. Trying to make our move. 100 meters left. We're getting a good burst. Ah, crap. Just almost beating the 4, but he got us by a whole neck. Still a good race, though. Now that we're actually waiting and doing the whip when we feel like it's comfortable rather than what the game wants, we're actually doing better results now. And now it's time for the Grade 2 Sablon's Mile Stakes. We're on the 3rd favorite horse, Delacroix, a 4-year-old colt. The favorite in the field is Formal Hout, the number 4. Definitely some talented horses in the field, but this is going to be a real challenge here. Off we go. Perfect start, but again, we want to be in the back to gain our potential. Too fast. Let's slow it down a bit. There we go. The game likes the balance too, so we might get a revolution as long as we play our cards right. 5 furlongs left to run. 4 wide in the turn. Well balanced on the pace. Continuing to get good balance here. Oh, gotta go all the way to the outside here. Try to get the run in. Ah, but the game doesn't like us waiting. Come on, dude. I just want the potential. Oh, stretch burst! Come on! Oh, man. By only a head this time. I don't know. Honestly, if we did go sooner, we would have gotten the revolution, but I don't want to... If we go when the game tells us to, it's going to be too soon anyway, and I was probably worried about not getting the revolution anyway, no matter what we did. So, unfortunately, a good opportunity at a grade 2 win does not work out. But we do have another opportunity here with a long shot. Silver Blue going almost a mile and a quarter this time in the Arc Grand Prix Stakes. The favorite in the field is number 9, Critic Buggy. Off we go. Too fast again. Slow it down. I think we just need one more spot. Let's try to move up along the rail a little bit. Then we can slow things back down. There we go. 3/4 of a mile left. Still underneath the 15 on the high side. Trying to protect our spot on the rail from the horse behind. Now we can increase the pace a bit more. 3 furlongs left to run. Get the whip out again, trying to make the potential last. Oh, we have a stretch burst! And we make up for our grade 2 loss with a win in the Arc Grand Prix Stakes. Honestly, I thought if we weren't going to win the Sublon's Mile, we weren't going to win anything else, but we pull off the ultimate upset in race 7. And now the Pikes' Stakes. It's an ungraded stakes race, but it's still going to matter if we want to move up in this sport. Another long shot horse got to trial a 3-year-old colt. The favorite in the field will be Fleeting Glance. Very fast horse. And an ultimate start there. Holy crap. Slow things down a bit. Should we do... Let's just stick to 4 marks just in case. So position is perfect thanks to that start. The 11 is... Oh, everyone's coming along. They're only coming along fast because I was down to 2 marks. Damn it. I want you to slow to 4 marks, not 2. Back up to 5. The horse slowing down too much probably is going to cost us a lot, because look at what's happening now. A lot of horses on the outside trying to get a run in. Let the horse know it's time to go soon. And let him rip in the final furlong. Can we get something out of this? Trying to hang on for second, and we do. If it weren't for that little mistake at the start, we could have gotten the win, but second on a long shot like this is still great. Finally giving a grade 1 race a go. If you win, I'll come to interview you right away. Alright. The Europe Triple Crown? Damn, that's actually a lot of pressure. We're going for a triple crown. Alright, well, riding the co-favorite Aljabar. The favorite in the field is Moderator number 5. Going for our first ever Grade 1 win. Getting ready to start the Arc Grand Prix. Off we go. Don't want to go too fast again. A mile and an eighth left to run. Probably prefer to be 9th or 10th right now, but we don't have a choice, I don't think. We have a field chose to handle the start. Now that we're in the turn, we're going to try to take the inside of a rail. Try to make the path as short as possible. 6 furlongs left to run. We picked up the pace to 6 marks. We'll now do 7. Everyone back here is getting antsy. Balance is still looking good, but we're having to really pick things up here. Oh, and we're gonna have to risk it along the rail, hope for an opening. Oh, they gave us the opening! I'm actually shocked by that. Oh, we have to make this last. Come on. We just have to beat the 5, make it last. Come on. Ah, crap. Ugh. Moderator was favored and unfortunately got the best of us. We were so close to our first ever Grade 1 win. We're just gonna have to wait a bit longer, I guess. Not to just get a Grade 1 win, but go for any triple crown of that matter. Oh. Guess we have a spoiler in Constant Race 2 at Greenfield. Oh, are we? Is Constant supposed to be a very hyped up horse? And we got Northern Freddy for the Grade 1 Futurity. So, there's a little preview for our next episode. Thank you all for sticking around. If you want to see more Champion Jockey videos like this, please like and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to the channel, and I'll see you all another time.